I'm going to create a new flow model, a new simple process. Okay, this process starts with a simple node. I'm gonna add an activity or a stage intake. And I'm gonna name the step initiate, and then I'm gonna add another activity, assessment. And you get there through a submit action. Then after assessment, it can go to, for instance, payment. When it has been approved, of course. And I can then go to archiving. Archive, and let's add an end to the flow. Okay, of course, after the assessment, it can also go to stage modification. And that is when there is a reject action. And of course, then after reject, it has to go back here and then it can be submitted again. But also, if the person doesn't want to submit it again, you can also abandon. And perhaps even after intake, you can always say, okay, I've submitted, I don't want to submit, I want to abandon it already from here. Let's call this give up. Okay. Now every action here, every stage has to be a default next action. So if there are, you can do it automatically. So here, this one has two actions. So here I'm gonna and here I'm gonna have this, and here I'm gonna have this. Okay, everything is black now, so that is good. So now I'm gonna add some role. For instance, this is the role submitter. And this, of course, is also the role submitter. This is the role assessor. This is the role treasury. And this is, let's say, this is the role. No, that's it. Record management. So here, now I have the flow and the roles. So the next step is, okay, let's create instances of this flow. Let's refresh it. Here I have the NRP demo. I don't have any instance yet. And when I go here, let's say projects. Okay, I'm going here today's project. This is a one user interface. Another user can look at this one. So if I give here the details, then I have here all the steps that I can go through. For instance, here this is the current step. I can here from go to the assessment, but I can also give up here, but let's not do that now. Here here you can see that it is currently in the role submitter. Okay, today's project, some data, and here I can see where I can go, but I don't. For instance, if I want to keep the data, not submit, I can save it over here, and here you will have not submit, but when I want to submit it, I can go to the next step. Let's go to the assessment. Let's save it. The role changes here to assessor, and of course okay, I'm going to reject it. Now I'm going back to the submitter. I can go, okay, submitter, okay, so it counts it as a second assessment. And here in my management interface, okay, if I go to the details here, I can see that this is the traject that the process that has gone. So I can give here, go to the data, and as you can see, the result of the history of the data is still there. Of course, I can have a second project, project 2. And this is still with the submitter. So of course this has a list of all the projects, but you could of course have this this list for limited to just the person who is logged on. And then here I can, well, with ArcViking, so it's role record management. And here in my management interface, I would also have that information. This was done without a single line of code. All these components come with Graphileon, and as you can see, you can build a flow modeler and then run the flows, different instances, including role management. You could of course think at, if you create a new instance of the process, that you not just give the name, but also select the persons who are playing the different role, and then you could create a personal a list of tasks for a specific person.